What do you always say when you look at me? What do you always say that I like?
That you look like a prince.
That I look like a prince. I'm saying that to say,
You
right?
do look like a prince.
Look, I'm saying that to say, right? I always tell dudes you should only deal with a woman who see you like a king, who see you like a superstar. If you ain't
Yeah.
dealing with a woman who see you like that, then you start wrong. It ain't never gonna work.
Exactly.
So the fact that when we first met, you said that I look like a prince. See, in your eyes, I'm a prince, right?
Yeah.
So what better situation is a woman coming to me saying that she feel like that about me? You feel like that? Dudes should feel like that?
I think so, yeah.
Right, because if a woman don't feel like that about you, she feel like that about somebody else.
Yeah.
Which means he could always take you. You just here. You just the best choice she could get.
Yeah.
You're not really what she want. You what she can get.
It's like if I look at you like a king and you with me, then that make me a queen.
See, I like that mindset. I like that. But you know, these women out here, they deal with dudes they don't like. Tell me that. Let's go into that. Why do these dudes, no, why do these women deal with these men that they don't like?
Because it's easier to manipulate the situation, or like women don't want to get hurt, so they deal with men that they kind of like, but they like the attention they get from them, and they like that they can bully them.
I'm so glad that you said that. I'm so glad that you said that.
Yeah, because it's
Because
true.
women deal with dudes that they don't really like. Why? Because when they come to a man like me, they going to have to stand up to something. They're not going to be able to just run their mouth, do what they want when they want. So they rather go to an easier mark to have it their way.
Yeah.
This is what I feel, though.
Okay.
A lot of women, they'll get a dude that's easy to manipulate, a trick or whatever. You know, he'll push over, let her do whatever. I feel like the woman may feel like she's getting over because she's getting money or whatever, but she's losing out in the long run because you become who you're around, and you're around a buster, a sucker, a trick. So what could that man lend you in terms of wisdom, mindset, just everything that's embodying this man, you're going to soak up and become. So if he's a buster and a sucker, you's a buster and a sucker.
Yeah. And you sleeping with him, and like you listening to shit he
Wouldn't
say,
you want a respectable man?
Yes.
Right?
A respectable man.
You know, who could teach you some game, show you about the world, stand on principle, because then you're going to embody those characters, right? Because you're a reflection of your man. So I feel like women think they getting over, but they just, I see it all the time too. And then these women get fat because that dude ain't never going to tell her she fat. She getting all these different surgeries that's making her look ugly, but he's not going to tell her. He's not going to keep it real with her because he can't. So her life just slowly deteriorates because she don't get checked. She don't get put in her place. So she just run amok. I see it all the time.
I don't want a man like that's like soft and scary. And
Pull the mic up closer. Tell him what type of man you want.
I like my man to be like super confident. Like I like all that shit. I like all the flashy stuff, and like I like when a man like he love himself. Cause that gets me excited.
See, you know what? See, that's why we right here, because a lot of women don't. A lot of women don't. A lot of women say they say, oh, he's too flashy. I want a man low key and out the way. You know why women say that? Because if he's low key and out the way, there's no competition. So she ain't got to stand up to nothing. Yeah. Women don't like competition. They want to be lazy. Yeah. You got to learn me to earn me. It's not gonna be easy. A woman gonna have to earn me, right? But women don't want that. They want it easy. They want to get the ugly dude, the trick, the older dude that she's the best thing he's ever had. So she ain't got to put no work in. Yeah. She could talk. She get to rest on her laurels. Nah, I'm always making a woman keep her guessing.
That's good though. It keeps it exciting.
No, not too much excitement. All right, because then we getting into them type of, them games. I don't like all that, them ups and downs. But you got to keep a woman on her toes. And how you keep a woman on her toes? By staying on yours. Yeah. If you steady elevating, shaking and moving and doing things, the women ain't never going to get comfortable because she going to be like, damn, I got to stay elevating. If I have a woman and I'm going to the gym just by me, I ain't even got to tell her to go to the gym. She going to start losing weight because she going to see me looking better and better and better. Yeah. She naturally going to jump on top of that same type of time.
Yeah. It's good to do it both ways. Like your woman should always be challenging you, and you should always be challenging.
I don't know about that. Challenging.
Why not? Not challenging, but
that's
like
what you said,
always
though.
pushing you to be better and always like
okay,
elevating.
no, yeah, I like that. Challenging me, I guess, if you say it in that way.